Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, real quickly, I have a message here that only the right people can come near you, see you, work with you. You are special, rare, a rare creation. And you're being pushed to make your spiritual practice a profession with a deeper sense of purpose and commitment. I'll be honest, I have this deck here. I don't know if this was assigned to use this deck, but in this deck, there is a card, and I believe it's the Nine of Swords, and it depicts a person with eyes, all over. They have these eyes, and it's typically representative of how like we view ourselves. Like we're kind of scrutinizing ourselves, maybe playing over in our head. Um these places, right? How other people view us. And so I'm going to see what spirit wants to bring forward, because seeing that, I feel like it's not so much about the way you're viewing yourself, but it's like there are eyes on you, right? There are some who sees you, maybe one person, maybe more than one person, um, but there's like hesitation there, right? Because it's like they know that only the right people can come near you. Let's see what spirit says. So for those who are returning, thank you for being here. For those who are new, my name is Sybil, and all of the messages on this channel are timeless. Remember that they are general collective messages, so not every message will resonate with every single person. Just take what resonates and lovingly leave the rest. So we have the Knight of Cups here. This is, someone I feel like perhaps you have exposed your heart, right? Perhaps they see your heart and they want to come forward and kind of expose their own heart, right? How they feel. Let's see here. Being pushed to make your spiritual practice. I'm not going to take all of those. That's too many one at a time. Push to make your spiritual practice a profession. Okay, so it's Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups. Whew. I feel like this is someone who wants to come forward, right? Maybe talk about how they feel, really open up and expose those deeper parts of themselves. And I feel like whoever this is, they don't do that very often, right? They don't do that with just anyone. And I'm getting, you may not even know this person. Or if you do, not to this extent. It's almost like someone who wants to take this relationship a bit deeper. And it's like this wish, a family, maybe you join a community. It's like a desire to belong, maybe coming forward with a promise of commitment, of wish fulfillment. That's big energy. It's like they have all of these cups to offer. I feel like this is someone with big energy. Like they keep their heart kind of private and reserved for those who are like family. And it's like asking for a deeper commitment to bring about a deeper sense of purpose. And it really brings in a whole new lifestyle, I'm feeling. It brings in a whole new lifestyle. See, who is this person? Is this person? It may even be someone who, like, I get the matriarch or the patriarch of a family, right? So it's like an invitation from someone someone who maybe leads a community, guides a community or a family, someone who is very well respected. Split this deck. Six of Wands. Someone who's very successful, maybe someone who it's like they've reached this pinnacle, and I feel like they're very selective. I feel like they've had to be very selective. Maybe they are in the public eye, or that they have so many eyes on them that they have to be selective, they have to be private. Yeah. Huh. What is it about you that they are coming forward with? The Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, maybe your youthfulness. It may be the way you invest your heart, the way you follow your heart. It could be also your resourcefulness, your maturity, the way you nurture self or others. But it's almost like you're their wish fulfillment, or they see you as a wish fulfillment, or want to bring your wish fulfillment about. You may have changed directions recently. This may be a change in direction for you. It may almost be like a new study, but I feel like this perhaps it's almost like you have this natural gift, this natural way about you that is very unique. It is very rare, and it makes you attractive, right? There's a very peaceful nature here. Maybe you are one who is very in tuned with, but I have a very calm, very peaceful, almost very innocent nature here about you that is drawing them in. King of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, like I said, I was getting like this patriarch type of energy. It could be an elder in the family. It could be the leader of a community that is being guided by his heart, right? And these are deep feelings that he's having. And it's like he is the master of his ship. He's in tune with his feelings. But the two of you, it's kind of like you don't see this person. Like I said, you may know of, or maybe you know of them in passing, right? But it's like you do not see this person. You can see the new direction that you're being guided in. And I feel like you're welcoming that. This Queen of Pentacles has such grace to her. It's like you may be someone of high integrity, moral standings. You may allow nature to guide you, right? You may feel like you have already reached wish fulfillment, like you found that place within you where you are at peace, where you are satisfied, where you're welcoming in this change of direction. And here's this Ten of Cups and this King of Cups. It's like he comes forward with these, it's a deep sense of belonging, a deep sense of family. It's like he's guiding this ship from a deeper place of community, of belonging, of direction. What is he? It may be that he sees you also as a guide. Well, it may be more than one. It may be more than one that is seeing you, and they're seeing the potential in you, the heart of you, right? The responsibilities, the dedications, the actions that you've taken, and the grounded nature, right? It's like you're someone who is seen as stable even during rocky times. I'm hearing this is taking action. It's like taking action from the heart. It's being dedicated and committed, being able to provide, right? Not just emotionally, but materially as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the star. It's bringing success. It's bringing healing. It's bringing recognition. It's, I feel, from higher places and the high priestess. Wow. It's like someone who is receiving their guidance from the stars, maybe through astrology, maybe through meditation. This is intuitionally. This is that higher guidance, like the oversoul. But they see deep value in what you are bringing. It's like it brings financial success. It may be building upon this community, this family. Let's see what we get underneath the surface. Let's see. To everything, there is an above and a below, right? Because it feels almost overwhelming, like the feeling that I'm getting from my heart, right? There's a lot of cups on this board, so it's going to draw on your heart. It's going to draw on your emotions, right? And we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. So this is like needing to be grounded in your goals and your actions, like not acting impulsively on emotion alone. We do have the wands here, so it can spark that fire. It can bring that fire out in you. With the cups, the pentacles, we have some really grounded energy here. A lot of water, a lot of earth, a little bit of fire. We have the high priestess. It's taking a higher perspective, following that inner knowing. And again, we have the ship in the water, like the ocean within. Maybe receiving an invitation to join forces, to join community, to join in an endeavor. And I feel like it's going to be a great success, but at the same time, I'm feeling this need to not be too impulsive, right? Maybe this can be someone who comes on very passionate, like they have this inner knowing. Maybe they feel drawn to you, they feel like they know you, because it's like an invitation to join. When you join a family, right? You're joining more of like an inner circle of people that they feel close to, that they do open their heart to, but I'm feeling also a bit of hesitation. It may be that when this comes forward, you feel this hesitation. If it hasn't already come forward, maybe it has already come forward for you and you're feeling a bit of a hesitation. There might be worry that you've exposed too much. Or it may be that they feel like they've exposed too much, though I doubt it. I feel like this is their natural state of being. Maybe it's to make you feel seen or heard or understood in some way, to be felt, to feel comfortable with them. I want to see what this offer, the intentions, the Knight of Cups that's coming forward. The intentions, yeah, they're in their heart. It's empathy, compassion, love, healing, emotion, emotional wounds, self-love, generosity, joy. It's being open to receive. Maybe they're hoping that you are open to receive. It's Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's a wave of ecstasy, a tidal wave of emotion within the ocean of the hearts, an experience you will never forget. And yeah, indeed, I can get that. There is definitely a lot of emotion in this, but I also feel like it's very grounded, right? Like I don't feel turmoil here. I don't feel like this is someone who is being dramatic, right? I don't feel like I wouldn't say this is a family member coming out and over dramatizing things or anything like that. This is someone who truly feels very deeply for either you or what you have to give. I also feel like there's a very giving, very nurturing nature here. We do have these two kings. And it may be that you don't see either one of them, but they see you. And I feel like they see you on a deeper level. Puzzle, missing piece of information, solving the problem, conundrum, mystery, clarity, truth. You, the missing piece of the puzzle? It's almost like, okay, the hesitation that I'm feeling. It's like wanting to know more. Like there's a question, there's something that they are desiring, right? And maybe they feel like you are the piece of the missing puzzle. Maybe they are the piece of the missing puzzle or the missing piece of the puzzle. Jeez. Um, the missing piece of the puzzle for them. I it could go either way. You may find that you both feel the same way about some things. That may be a common connection between the two of you. I'm hearing status. There's something about status. There's something about integrity. I hear it's the king that falls in love with the maiden type of thing. Like not it's like from two different worlds, right? It's like you're from two different worlds, but you kind of have this same grounded nature, this same inner standing, right? Of the heart, of matters of the heart. You may even be a healer. Perhaps you work with others and they're wanting to work with you. Okay, missing piece of the puzzle. I really feel kind of like a more public eye, right? Like this hummingbird is as large as life. She's holding this flower out for this hummingbird. That's what's driving the hummingbird forward. She's kind of dangling this flower in front of it. And then we have the bully that comes along, right? The mean jokes. Maybe there has been some sort of bullying. I don't want to say humiliation. Maybe it is humiliation, but it's like devaluing, right? Maybe for someone who has so many eyes on them, they may be used to, or you may be used to being scrutinized. It's like public scrutiny. It's like scrutiny from others. It's the mean jokes. It's just the harsh statements. It's the clown in the crowd, right? There may be a clown in the crowd. Let's see, this page of pentacles. That might be the missing piece of the puzzle, is that there has been a sort of sore thumb, right? And it's sticking out. Yeah. Okay. So asking about this clown, I'm going to make it the focus here. It's almost like someone kind of made a deal with the devil. Maybe they entered into a partnership that isn't really working out the way that it was expected to. It may have been that they misjudged the person, right? Or they feel like they've been misjudged. It may be that they're seeking answers or maybe they're bringing answers forward, but that could be the missing piece of the puzzle, is that there's like one in the crowd that is not so grounded. They live from those lower chakras, may be very sarcastic, or they're just a troublemaker in the crowd. It's almost like that's part of the hesitation, is that there is a troublemaker in the crowd, or a fear that they would be seen in this way. But I really don't get this off this King of Cups. It may be that there is a King of Pentacles. Maybe they entered into a partnership with someone who is kind of, you know, causing a bit of shenanigans in the background for them. Let's see this Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. This is a very sweet energy right here. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Not that you're naive, but a lot of times someone who is grounded, who's so nurturing, so giving, can appear that way, right? Yeah, there's an unhealthy relationship here. All right, so this is what I'm seeing here. Somebody has made a bit of a deal with the devil. Maybe they thought it was going to be one thing. It's turned out to be something completely different, and they are wanting to change direction, right? Nothing is permanent. It's like everything kind of changes, and this is also changing them. And I feel like if there's a block to the success, whoever this is, this unhealthy relationship, it's like there's been some deep inner searching by this King of Cups to find the missing piece of the puzzle. What was stopping the success? What is causing issues with this success? And it's like, I feel like they have put their finger on it, right? That it is this unhealthy contract, this unhealthy relationship. And now they're wanting to change that. It may be that they're looking at you. It may be that they're looking for a new partner. Maybe they're definitely changing directions over here, and they can see you changing directions. Perhaps you have just come out of an unhealthy relationship with either yourself, other people, places, or things. It may be leaving the toxicity behind. You may have left the toxicity behind, and now you've got one here. And the other thing I keep hearing is the ship's about to set sail. There's something about this. When a ship sets sail, they may feel like you are about to set sail and they're going to miss that boat, or they don't want you to miss the boat. Yeah, they're seeing the changes that you have made, and they're realizing that you're about to set sail. You're about to set sail, and they're feeling like their hands are tied. It's the mirror. One is not ready to face a reflection of what they will never become, and they're having to accept the truth. They may have chosen someone else over you, and now they're realizing that they tied their hands in this, and they're wanting to change direction. It's been a very hard truth to accept and to realize, but are they ready to face it? One is not ready to face a reflection of what they will never become. It's almost like they envy your peace. And the King of Pentacles, they have faith in your abilities. They have faith in your leadership. They have faith in your ability to guide this ship. You may be realizing your own ability to navigate these waters. And the King of Pentacles, this is someone who builds on success. They build those businesses, right? That provide not just for themselves, but for others. Because I'm going to remove some of these here. That Six of Wands, it's like this longing to join together here. There's a longing to join together, maybe to bring families together, maybe to bring a community together. Bottom of the deck, grounded and celestial. I would say so. And mistaken evaluation. This is someone who probably misjudged you based on your youth, based on this innocence. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and they may have went with someone else and they're absolutely regretting it or trying to change course now. It may be a course correction for you. It could be course correction for them. It could be that they've seen how you've navigated through these energies yourself, and now they're viewing you in a completely different way, and it's difficult for them to accept that there was a mistaken evaluation over here. They are seeing you as more grounded and celestial. It's like wanting to invite you, but then feeling like their hands are tied. Spirit is coming in and saying, believe, have faith in your ability to build, to create, to bring things into physical form. Continue trusting in your inner guidance. Maybe not reveal so much right off the bat, because in the beginning it was like this huge breath where you just want to embrace it all. You just want to kind of, yes, right? Let's go for it. Let's do this. But it's almost like the devil is in the details. And I feel like this is two people who have both had to navigate through some very rocky, very unhealthy relationships. It's like both are changing course, right? There's like a course correction here. And this is the feminine side of the King of Pentacles also, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So it may be elevating, it may be stepping into a role where you are seen by more eyes. Just remove some of this noise, because this feels like a rush. This feels almost like, yes, yes, let's do this. Yes, let's come together. But then we have under the cover, right? We have under the surface. There have been some misjudgments, some miscalculations. And do we let those stop us? This is someone who's following their heart. I mean, it's a deep well. And I feel like the Six of Wands with the clown, the sacral chakra, the deal with the devil. It's like success, public recognition. It's like being aware, possibly, that being in this role, there is public scrutiny, being conscious of the contracts and the deals that you make, right? Being conscious of the projections that are out there. Kind of reminds me of a troll. Those that kind of troll public pages and just, get their kicks off of leaving rude comments, trying to trigger the devil within, trying to kind of knock you off kilter. It may be that Spirit saying that with success, with public recognition, with joining in, there is this scrutiny. And that may be part of the hesitation and feeling like hands are tied, because that's something that cannot be controlled, right? We can only control ourselves. We can only navigate truly the ship within us. And can you handle the scrutiny that comes with it? Can you handle the eyes, right? Like I saw the eyes, and they're seeing that you have kind of changed like direction, right? You've set your boundaries, but it's like, if I break these boundaries, if I bring toxicity in, this person is going to change direction, change course. Maybe they know that, maybe you know that everything is meant to change. This is embracing change. It's knowing that nothing can remain forever. And I get this, like, I'm going to miss my boat, right? I'm going to miss my ship, feeling like my hands are tied. It's almost like my hands are tied because there's nothing I can do about the public scrutiny. There's nothing I can do about the devil in the details, or the clown in the crowd, right? But then here I feel you are in a higher expression, believing and having faith in your intuition, following those guides, maybe interdimensional beings. I'm hearing you may have contact with interdimensional beings. I want to find that Nine of Swords. Here it is, right here at the bottom. Almost. The Nine of Swords is usually someone who's kind of all up in their head, like worrying about what people say, worrying about what people think, worrying about the decisions we've made, worrying, do I have what it takes? But she's got eyes all over her, and I couldn't get that vision out of my head. And I feel like maybe that's a fear that needs to be overcome, a fear of the way people are going to see me, the way that people are going to react to me, the way that maybe the family may view me, the community may view me, right? Like, these are questions that either one or both could be asking. Let's see what advice Spirit has. In just a second. Huh. I accidentally had another card in this deck, and the card was marriage. This is looking for commitment, long-lasting commitment. It's like blending families. When you are both coming from a place where you both have children. This is just an example, right? And you both have this admiration for one another. It may be someone that you do admire, that possibly you thought would never look at you or didn't notice you, but they are. But we'll stick with the example of like blended families, right? Where it's like, yeah, we both got children. Like, we need to be aware that, you know, children are going to be children. They're going to fight. They're going to bicker. They're going to argue. They're going to pick on one another. They're going to stretch their own boundaries and use one another to do it, right? But you can't negate the fact that there's this deep love, right, for one another. And so can this love, can this admiration, can this desire handle and overcome whatever shenanigans go on, right? And what I'm feeling is like, I feel like both or maybe three of these individuals, I really feel like there's two here, even though we have three people cards kind of on the board. Um, I feel like one is stepping into a place of maturity, being elevated. Um, but I feel like there's such a sense of maturity that it's like recognizing that, yes, this does exist. There's not really a whole lot we can do about it. But God, the feeling in my heart, the expansion in my heart, I feel like my lungs are twice their normal size, and it's just breathtaking, right? And to let go of, to not experience that because some might not agree, some might try to cause a little problem, some are dealing, with their own demons. Can this love overcome? Can this commitment overcome the shadow? And Spirit says, this is like a miracle. Believe, have faith, go with that inner guidance, because when we go with that inner guidance and we start looking beneath the surface in the way that I feel these have, it changes our environment, right? I mean, in my own personal life, I have seen where my growth, right, has even helped a few little devils grow themselves. And then there's been those that have just left because they couldn't deal with it. They didn't want to look in themselves, and they can't handle that mirror, right? They're not ready to face that mirror. But it's almost like this commitment, this endeavor, this bringing together is very, very strong, because remember, these are all kind of under the surface, right? Does it have what it takes to stand the test of time? Spirit looks to me like they're saying yes, but definitely with awareness, right? It may take decisive action. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving, set your intentions, and take action toward making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. It may be that you're asked to make this decision, and you might find yourself going, well, I need a little time, once we reveal the devil in the details. But overall, I really feel like this is a good thing. It's just, can you both keep that open communication, right? You've got to have trust inside this marriage. You've got to have trust inside this commitment, right? That we will rise above whatever this is and not let the devil come between you, right? But I feel like one really already recognizes this devil. Like, he knows it's there. There's just nothing he can do about it. And please, when it comes to he, she, things like that, I'm only speaking because of the cards, right? It's the King of Cups. These roles could be swapped. So please use gender where gender applies. Um, and always, take things that are more of a confirmation of what you already know. Don't try to make things fit, right? But I feel like one already recognizes it. That may be the hesitation in coming forward, because this Queen of Pentacles to me feels like she's just a magnificent creature. Yes, there's innocence there. It may appear as naivety. Maybe that's part of the hesitation. Um, but it's like we have this King of Cups that doesn't want this ship to sail without him, and he sees the miracle in it, right? He sees the success, he sees the elevation that can come. He may even see you in a regard that many do not, right? Like he may see the integrity where many don't. It may be that in some way you help this person find the piece to that missing, or that missing piece to the puzzle. He wanted to say the piece of the missing puzzle. You may not even recognize that there is a puzzle. it it may be, yeah. There's been a lot of contemplation here. I feel like there's been a lot of going over it. It's like someone trying to muster up their courage to come forward. Let's see. Hawk, spirituality, fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind and detaching from your thought patterns puts you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. Yeah, take a higher view of this. Definitely kind of zoom out, not really get too involved over here in the details. It's almost like that beginning feeling where like, yes, I just want to go for it. I just want to dive in, right? Dive deep. Take me there, right? I'm going. Where you want to take it all in at once, right? But there's time, I'm hearing, right? Like not everything has to happen in one day, right? It may be that you feel like there needs to be a decision at this moment. But and but it's like spirit saying, and don't be afraid to ask for that. It may feel like you're being pushed to make your spiritual practice a profession or bring your spiritual practice out into the public eye, and you're considering the devil in the details, the devil in the crowd, the clown that just likes to cause chaos, and you're considering all those things that are out there, all the eyes that may be on you. And spirit's saying, take a higher perspective. I feel like one already has, maybe they're hoping that you will. I feel like he's believing in that miracle. There's such grace in this King and Queen of Pentacles here, both in the feminine. It's like you may bring grace to this elevation, this family. You may be a nurturer, someone that is a healer. It's like guiding the ship, guiding with answers. I don't know. And cardinal adventure, you need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. You know, I can't tell anybody what to do. The feeling that I'm getting from this cards is yes, right? It's a yes. It's recognizing that not everybody is going to agree. Not everybody is going to be on the same page. Not everybody is going to like your decisions, the way you move through life, the way you express yourself. But whatever this coming together is, whatever this push is, whatever this community or this family is, it's bringing elevation, right? And Spirit's wanting you to see this as an adventure, to not over scrutinize, right? To not get caught up in over scrutinizing yourself or the situation or the other person. And we have hippopotamus at the bottom of this deck. If you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalize everything. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals, and making spiritual connections. This may bring in more spiritual connections. That may be also that 10 of cups. It's like being called to join a community to show your value where it will be more appreciated. But then you kind of see the devil in the details, and there's this hesitation. Do you have what it takes to rise above? What is your inner guidance system saying to you? Follow that intuition. Like, I feel like this is the star you've been searching for, right? This is your wish fulfillment. This is bringing success, but it's bringing us success in a way that there may be scrutiny. And I feel for whoever this is, the energy that I'm getting off of it, it's like they know scrutiny. These people, they know scrutiny. Maybe there was a mistaken evaluation in the beginning, but whoever this is, it's not mistaken anymore. It's like they've seen the devil in the details. They see how grounded, how nurturing, how gifted, how talented you are. There are skills that they want to help bring out, right? That they want to share with others. There's some beauty about you that they feel they want to share, right? And in a long-term commitment, right? This isn't just here today, gone tomorrow. The marriage card is long term. Can we do this really without creating a dependency, right? To where we get into like this codependent type of nature. And I feel like, for some you may choose that you can, right? I feel like that's really where Spirit's saying, take a higher perspective, see yourself from a higher place, from that bird's eye view, see this whole situation, because I feel like the devil in the details isn't anything that either person or any of these people haven't already dealt with. Like, how many of us have already dealt with the clown, right? It's no different. It's almost like going through this reading myself, I can say, yeah, okay, well, we see them. you know, you deal with one, you deal with 10, you dealt with them all, right? Like it, there's always going to be you know, the one unruly child, right? Um, and while each of them may be a little unique in their expression, I mean, really, I feel like we've learned at this point that they don't really rule the show. And maybe that's part of the devil, right? Is that you have some out there that are jealous, right? And they're going to do what they can to draw attention to themselves. And, I mean, it could be any number of things, but I feel like the true, right? When we don't look at the devil and the details, right? And we look at the commitment and the love and the feeling and the healing and the nurturing and just the maturity in this reading, and Spirit coming in and saying, yeah, take that higher perspective. I feel like it's something that definitely can be done. Blue Jay, you are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. And you do have that freedom. It may be putting in a clause, right? Like if this is joining partnerships, joining communities, joining businesses, right? Join, committing to a marriage. Make sure that you have a way out, right? Because no one deserves to be put in a place where they are just criticized consistently. But I feel like it does have long term value. And it's just believing, having faith in these miracles, knowing that we can rise above whatever this situation is. And that if something in the meantime happens and one or either of you determined, hey, this ain't working, then we agree to move on. We agree, that it was worth the adventure. Let's see what the angels say about this energy. If it is lasting, if it is, something that is worth investing in over here. So guardian of divine light, angel of contemplation, and angel of lifestyle and affection. Yeah, there's been deep contemplation. It may take deep contemplation, but it's really clearing out the clutter. It's gaining that spiritual insight. It says, I hold the mirror of the soul to help you see how to come into alignment with your true inner self. You may be being called to come into alignment with your spiritual gifts, to bring them forward, right? To inspire and bring joy to others. You may already inspire and bring joy to others. I support time off in order to live a vibrant, fulfilling, and pleasant life. It's okay to pamper yourself. It's okay to take that moment. I feel like maybe this is someone who has taken that moment. Huh? Yeah, I've already taken that moment. This is restoring a spirit. It's almost like someone who is just innocently going out and doing their thing and nurturing others, maybe providing for others, maybe teaching others, maybe working as a healer, a guide, a mentor. Whatever it is, your skills, I feel, have been seen. You may have helped this person. They want to help you. They want to give back. They want to join forces. But it's really restoring, it may be restoring a reputation also, is what I'm hearing. So we'll pull one spirit animal deck. I feel good about it. I just feel like whatever the toxicity, whatever the devil in the details is for you, it may be, time to take the lead. The stag spirit. Yeah. It just may be the undercurrents. It's like part of it all, I mean, no matter where you go, you're always going to have that little clown. And it's like an opportunity that's being presented by spirit to really take the lead, right? To really elevate your services or what you provide or the love that you hold. This is number 58. Stag spirit, take the lead. Whether or not you have set your intention to lead, you may have found yourself suddenly called to step up to the forefront of your life. Stag spirit is a reminder that now is a time to heed the call to be sure, strong, and compassionate. Others will look to you, and you have it within you to see through the eyes of stag spirit and walk with confidence as you take on the responsibilities that are yours now and model integrity in all that you do and in all your relationships. Be willing to see the best in others so that your compassionate heart keeps you on the right path. Stag Spirit wants you to know that your responsibilities now are to yourself too, for you are learning and developing new skills. The best in you is coming into view as you step forward with strength, knowing that Spirit supports you as you compassionately take the lead. You are a model for transformation now, sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others so they may grow and discover their best selves too. What a gift you are. Stay humble and authentic and walk your talk, for this is how a wise leader leads. Others may not be as far along as you are on your journey. When stag spirit appears in the protection position, you are called to be compassionate and patient as you find yourself leading the way. When others struggle to follow you, they may be unsure that you can be trusted, challenging you to be kind and strong, challenging your value and questioning your worth. Know that Spirit has put you in this place at this time for a purpose and will not abandon you when you need help with your new responsibilities. Or perhaps you are actually uncomfortable leading, maybe temporarily trapped by your small self, and are therefore promoting yourself too strongly, afraid that others might see weakness or imperfection in you. Let go of your fears and let Stag Spirit remind you that you have what it takes to lead wisely and ethically if you practice self honesty and listen to others who wish to support you. Yeah, this is somebody who's being invited to really elevate, to step in that place of leadership, right? It's like I said in the beginning, it's like somebody that wants to join forces, and there's just this bit of hesitation that are, will you accept, right? Will you accept this invitation? Will you accept this offer, right? This opportunity to join in, knowing all that you know, knowing that you are taking a new direction, right? That you are changing directions. And is this the direction, that you truly want to go in? I feel like it's wish fulfillment. I mean, everything except for the devil in the details, right? Has come in here as wish fulfillment. These are absolutely beautiful, beautiful cards. I mean, it says you're being pushed to make your spiritual practice a profession with a deeper sense of purpose. And it comes with being aware, of the devil in the details. And that's okay because Spirit's saying you absolutely have everything you need to take this role on, whatever that is, whether it be in a marriage, whether it be in a business, or some sort of partnership or new contract, every change, right? You can become a teacher, you can become the master at your craft, but when you elevate, right, with every step up there are new lessons to be learned, right? And that would fit with the Page of Pentacles because it is starting at the beginning, it is learning something new, but at a more elevated place, right? Perhaps as a leader, right? Perhaps as a guide to many or more than what you are accustomed to. And so I really want to congratulate you because I do. I feel like, you know, you have what it takes, right? And Spirit, I feel, is saying, believe, have faith, right? In your abilities, in your guidance system. So I want to thank you again for being here today. And I will now return your energy to you pure and whole as I receive mine and return in pure and whole so that only love remains and peace.